and this is Rope Sapphire, the version we're working on today. You can call it Rope Ruby or Rope Sapphire, okay? Over here, you're going to see just Rope. So if I load this model here and I click on this guy, click on Find Faces, I see this face, I can click on any face and just swap it. And then I can come over here and decrease this one to 1, come over here and decrease this one to about 1. If you give it a few seconds, it's going to actually just swap the faces. Okay, so when I click on swap faces, it's going to just swap the face from my face to any of the face that I pick from here. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. So we have a few more customization to do to make this perfect. Okay, so but today what I want to do is show you how to install the Rope Sapphire or Rope Ruby. A lot of persons have been asking this on the comment section, wanting me to give them instructions on how to install the Rope Sapphire. So today, that's what I want to do for you, okay? So stay tuned, grab a cup of coffee, and if you like the video, subscribe, share, and of course, comment. I will always drop more tools like this for you, okay? So let's get started from installation. We're starting from 0 to 100. Sit tight. It's going to be a simple process. You know how my tutorial goes. Always simple. Okay, as always, before we get on to installing the Rope Ruby or Rope Sapphire, we have to make sure that we have all the dependencies installed in our computer or laptop. Okay, so if you have an NVIDIA graphics laptop, this video is for you. But if you don't have an NVIDIA graphics laptop, please skip to the next video. All right, so let's get on by checking that we have all the dependencies and of course installing all the dependencies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a link for all the dependencies in the description of this video. So if you find it difficult installing the dependencies with the command prompt that I'm going to show on the screen right now, you can as well go to the description of the video and of course just download the dependencies and just install them. It's quite simple, okay? You just have a little tweak to do. So stay with me and let's get started. First thing we have to do is Python. So let's come over here and install Python by running if you type this, you're going to have Python installed in your machine. And if you type this, you're going to check the version of Python that you have. And it shows right here, I have Python so version. You should be seeing something like this on your own too. And if you type this, you're going to install something called Microsoft Visual Studio Build Tools, okay? So this is what we have. We have widget install Microsoft Visual Studio. Studio, not 2020. That's Studio, okay? So don't make the same mistake. It's Studio 2022 Build Tools Source Widget. Once you type this, you're going to install the Microsoft Visual Studio, which is necessary, very necessary for all your Python programs. So make sure you have Microsoft Visual Studio installed. I mean the Build Tools actually, okay? And when you type this, you're going to have Git installed in your computer. Git is necessary to clone every repository that we're working with. So run this to install Git. And when you run this, you're going to check the version of Git that you have. In fact, you're going to check that you have Git installed in your computer. So you're going to see the version of Git right there. And of course, the last thing that we have to install via command prompt is the ffmpeg, which is this. When you run this code, you're going to install ffmpeg on your computer. And when you run this code, you're going to check the version of ffmpeg that you have. Of course, when you see all of these white lines, you know you have ffmpeg, okay? The next thing to check is for your coder. Now we have coder installed in our computer. Please take note of the things that we just installed: Git, ffmpeg, Python, and Microsoft Visual Studio. Microsoft Visual Studio, the Build Tools, of course, and that's it. All the links are in the description of the video. So if you have any issue with the command prompt that I just typed right here, go into the description of this video and make sure you download all of them completely in your computer. Run the codes to check them that you have them installed. Now let's dive right back into the installation of the rope Sapphire. Okay? Come to the directory where you want to install the rope Sapphire or rope Ruby. Right click on anywhere and go to open in terminal. I'll zoom this one out so you see exactly what I'm typing, and we're going to clone the repository quickly by running So if you run this, okay, all right. So if you run this, you're going to have the rope Sapphire installed in the directory that we just opened terminal on. Okay, so I just want you to run the code correctly. Make sure you have the code correct, and this is the code. If you need to run, if you need to check to run it again, this is it to install the rope Sapphire. This is the only way to install the rope Sapphire directly from the command prompt on your computer. Okay, now let's navigate to the directory that we just cloned the rope Sapphire into. Great. So before we continue to install the rope Sapphire, we need to make some modifications on the codes because the codes are never correct. That's why I'm making this video for you. Okay. All right. So if you like it, share it, comment and like, buy me a coffee, whatever. That's up to you. So let me come over here and open the rope Sapphire, this one that we just cloned, like this. And I'm going to open the requirements.txt and I am going to edit it. Right click and edit in Notepad. Edit with whatever pad that you have. All right. So this is it, requirement.txt. All right. So something that we need to change, the NumPy version from 1.23 to 1.26.4. And then we're going to actually just come over to ONNS runtime GPU and change it from 1.15.1 to 1.16.3. And we're going to add plus U118 to touch vision and also to touch audio. When we are done with this, please, I'm going to pause the screen for 1 second. All right, so when we are done with this, we'll control plus S to save and we'll go back to our command prompt and create a Python environment. Of course, we already had Python installed, so we'll run this code. I'm always using the environment name Advocate because I'm Advocate. And I'm going to activate the environment. Like this. So this is the code to activate the environment. Make sure your environment is active before you run the pip install requirement. Once your environment is active, you're going to see the environment name in this bracket like this. Once that is done, run the pip install requirements. Like this. This is the code. Okay. This is the code to run the requirement.txt. Run it. It's going to take a couple of seconds or minutes, depending on your internet connection. But we're not going to wait for this. Before this is completed, let's create a new document. Come back to your file explorer here. And we're going to right click on anywhere here and create a new folder. We'll call this folder models. This is where we'll store our models that we will download because every AI video swap needs a model. and all of them are always stored in the models folder. Now right click again and create a new file. We're going to call this one test document. We'll call it links.txt. Okay, links.txt. Open it, and in this links.txt, you're going to pause this video right now and go to the description of this video. Go to the description of the video, the description of this video. You're going to see a section. I call the section links. Okay, copy all those links there and paste them here, or just install everything that you see on the links and paste them in the models folder. That's all we need to do. Just like this, paste them here, or you download all of them and put them in that models folder that we just created. Simple. Hold Ctrl+S and save if you want to do the same format, and then you come back to your command prompt like this and wait for this guy to install. Once it's completely installed, we download the models and we check this thing out. Okay. All right, so the requirement.txt is completely downloaded. Now we have to download the models by running this code. This is the links.txt document that we created earlier. So we need to download them in the models folder by running the code -P and then models. So this tells Python to download everything in that links.txt in the models folder. You run it like this, and then you give it a couple of minutes to download all the files in the models directory. Okay, this is going to take a while, and if you cannot run this code, all you have to do is go to the description of this video right now, and of course download all the models in the links.txt section or in the links section and move them to the models folder that you created in the rope Sapphire directory. All right, I'll see you when all of this is downloaded and we'll check the installation. All right, now that all the models are downloaded, we have to edit one of the models so that we don't run into any errors while running the rope Sapphire. So come over to your file explorer, open the models folder, come over to GFP-GAN 1.4, this one, and edit it. Change it to GFP-GAN 1.4 dot FP16 FP16.ONNS. So that's it. So we're editing GFP-GAN 1.4 to GFP-GAN 1.4.FP16.ONNS. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that you need to do in all the codes that are incorrect and everything that you need to tweak. Okay, so come over to your file explorer again, command prompt, and let's run the rope Sapphire and see how it looks like. So you're going to run python rope.py to start the rope Sapphire. So if you're running it for the first time, it's going to take a while before it comes up, so let's give it a minute and see it load up. All right, so this is the rope Sapphire. Just like the rope crystal, you have to create folders for faces, outputs, and of course for videos. And all of this you can tweak them and run them how you want it to go. But this is the way to install the rope Sapphire. And if you don't know how to use the rope Sapphire, use the same method for the rope crystal. I have a video of it in this description of this video. So check the description of this video for how to use rope crystal. It's the same similar model to this rope Sapphire. So get into it and learn.